In this video we are finding out if these Maurten Gels are worth the money. Welcome everybody to an awesome science experiment. Yes, today we are getting all scientific. So, plan of attack is I'm doing 2 long runs. One will be 20 miles and the other one will be 17, 16, 17, something like that. And we're going to fuel both. One we're going to fuel with these and one we're going to fuel with my usual Kendall mint gel things. And we're going to see if there's a noticeable difference. Now, before you start arguing saying, oh, he's not doing a proper race test and all this, I'm trying to simulate as best I can. We're going to have goal pace in there. So in terms of effort level and performance, you know, all right, it's not the same as a race day, but I don't see any other way in which I can, you know, try them out. So we're going to do 2 simulated runs. We're going to fuel both of them with the different products, and we'll see at the end of it whether these are worth the money. I wanted to get these because, well, these Maurten Gel 100, because I see them all the time. The elite runners will use them. I'll put it away now. But the elite runners use them, and like Kipchoge famously, I think, running them as well. But they are so expensive. A box is over 30 quid for 12, which is outrageous. So it got me wondering about whether they are worth the money, because sometimes, you know, you pay up and you do get something of high quality. But I wanted to see, you know, what the difference is between them and my normal gels and whether I feel any different. Now, Si was saying that it doesn't matter that I'm not necessarily going at it today on this test of the Maurten Gels versus, you know, a race, because it's still a high effort 20 miles. Whatever way you look at it, 20 miles is still a long way. So, you know, it doesn't matter. Still need fueling, yeah, that's the point. So I get the argument, but at the same time I want to put some race pace in the run to really simulate some of that pace to see what the effects are like. On the Maurten, in terms of difference, it's 100 calories. It's the whole pack is 40 gram. Carbohydrate from memory, I'll put it up on the screen, but it's 28, I think, in terms of carbohydrate, but I'll add the stats and features up on the screen. The Kendall Mint is, again, about 28. What's the weight on that? Size it? It's 100 calories, I think. 70 grams. 70 grams. Yeah, 70 grams the packet, that was it.
29 grams carbohydrate.
There we go, 29 grams. So it's the same, but the weight's more. So you're going to have to consume more. But that's a more liquid-based product, because the way the Kendall Mint gels work is that they have, thank you, they have more water in them, so it's more digestible. Thank you.
30 grams more.
Yes. So it's easier in your system to sort of dilute, I would say, because of the water effect. Easy to go down, gets into your blood, blah, 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 blah. And it's not just a big lump of, well, sugar or whatever is in it. So that's the sort of differences between them. The Kendall ones, how much is a box size? 24 quid in it.
So they're like, I think they're about, yeah, 20, they're about 26, 27 quid depending where you get them.
Yeah, but for how many?
That's the difference, you're getting 24.
Yeah, you're getting 24. So it's less, but you're getting 24. Now, you could say, we're using Kendall.
It still ain't cheap though.
It's still not cheap, but you can use various products. We're trying to find out whether Maurten make a difference to me as a non-elite athlete in these 2 long runs, right? That's what we're trying to find out, whether it's worth you thinking about paying up and getting them. Right, okay. So how this is now going to work, I'm going to finish this run. I'm going to go out and do my other run, and then we'll get back into the studio. I'll sum it up, and I'll tell you if it made any difference or not.
We are back at the ranch, and that's my 20-mile run done. Yes, people, done and dusted, shower changed. So here we go. We're going to be talking about, are these worth the money? And we have been using these as a comparison, so we better get stuck in. Okay, right, so look, just to make it clear, because I don't know if it was clear at the front end, we've got a 40 gram pack here, we've got a 70 gram pack here, and I'm going to read these off the backs in terms of what we've got. Per serving, we've got 108 calories, 108 calories, what am I talking about? And then here we've got, where does it say? Oh, it just gives you the total carbs. No, here, it's on here somewhere. Oh yeah, 100 calories, that was it. So this has got a slightly higher calorific amount. In terms of carbs, this has got 25 grams. 25 grams of carbs. This has got 27. What else do you need to know that's interesting? That's probably about it, isn't it? 100 calories, yeah, I mentioned that. So 108. So, oh, that's 70, that's 40. Right, so we've done that. So I just wanted to reconfirm that after the first part of the video, because it might not have been 100% accurate because I was out running at the time. Okay, so I'll put the runs up, what we've done, so you can see what we've done. But the other important factor to note is that I fueled these at the same points. I fueled at 5, 10 and 15 miles on both of these. So again, so it's comparative in terms of when I was taking them. Paces were similar-ish, I would say, as best I could. Effort levels were similar. So I've tried to recreate the best sort of on each where possible, although the differences were slightly different because of the mileage, but I had to stick true to the training plan. Okay, so bottom line, did I feel that these were any different or significantly helping me in any way, shape or form? The answer to that, and the honest answer to that, is no, I did not. That's not to say, just as a small caveat, that these for you might make you feel slightly different, because I think the big caveat to all this is that we're all different. We all have different, metabolism, sugar levels, and the way we are as human beings differs from one person to the other. And the point of this test was to find out, as a runner, are these worth paying the extra money? Do they make that much of a significant gain for me in performance versus these or any other gel, as an example? And the overriding conclusion for me was no, they didn't. They didn't make any significant gains. Again, you could argue that over the race distance maybe they would. Who knows? We'll find out, I guess. And I am tempted to actually do like a second part of this video. Let me know in the comments whether you think I should. Because we've got London and Amsterdam coming up. Maybe I should, do this again, this experiment. But within the training runs, I felt no difference. And actually, to be honest with you, in terms of taking the things, I much prefer these anyway. These are like a really jelly-based product. They're quite thick. Yes, there's less of it than this, but because they're water-based, it was so much easier to consume. And you didn't notice that, you was taking it in some respects. Yes, it's more sugary flavoured. Yes, it's more intense, the flavour. But with these, I instantly needed a drink to wash them down. With these, it wasn't so much of a problem. So if I was in a race and the next water station wasn't for a mile, I wouldn't be that bothered. But with these, I'd probably have an issue. So, talking about the consistencies, but this is a performance-based, not very scientific, review. And I just can't see why I would need to pay to get another box of these. Because there's just no benefit found for me. We've showed in terms of what's in the things that there's, there's calories and carbohydrates and all that sort of stuff. I just don't get why these are so expensive. Maybe you know better than me and you can tell me why these are so expensive and, versus something like this. I just don't get why you'd pay the money for these. Yes, okay, look, if they work for you, fine, great, crack on. But if you're new to marathon running and you're thinking, wow, all the elites are running in these, and all these guys on Instagram, with their alpha flights, they're all running and using these, and it's awesome. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe they're doing it because they're giving them, or maybe they're doing it because they feel like they want to be like Kipchoge because he uses them. But actually, you could get away with using just another product that doesn't cost as much as these. Just to reiterate, these are £32 for a 12, and I got them on a discount, and these were like 26, 27 for 24. So, it doesn't. It's just, I can't see the point. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something big here, but I just can't see the point of buying the Maurten Gels. I just don't see any significant training gain. I don't see any significant, performance gain on those training runs versus my normal gels. So it's down to you guys. Try and sway me. Have you found a significant gain from having the Maurten Gels versus another gel that you was maybe taking? Be super interested to know, because for me, doing these two, you know, test runs and long runs in them, I just don't see the point. I don't see the reason why you would spend the money that these people are asking for these versus just another gel. So there we go, people. Very scientific as always on 40 runs. Not really. Do you want us to do any more of these sort of videos? These sort of real life videos, you know, where everyday runners are trying these products that cost the earth and see if they actually work. Yeah, it's kind of interesting though. No real gain, and actually preferred taking those anyway. Yeah, that's it. So let me know in the comments, do you want to see more of this kind of content on 40 runs, you know, testing out these, you know, these premium products versus sort of regular products? Be interested to know your feedback on that. Let me know, as I said, about the Maurten Gels, if you've been taking them, what do you think about them? Yeah, that's about it from me, so I'll catch you guys later.